Hey guys, welcome to Book Summaries. I am Avni and this is a channel where I talk a lot about books. I give book reviews, book summaries, book hauls, and just in general I love to talk about books. So if you are someone who also loves to read books and would want to know more about them, please subscribe to my channel. And today is not gonna be a book review. Instead, I'm gonna talk about how to ace reading comprehensions. And this video is not aimed at any particular exams RC passages, but it is just a general talk about how you should approach RC passages, what is the method that you should apply and be better at it. Because RC passages are an integral part of almost all the big exams that happen in India, be it CAT, GRE, GMAT, Bank PO exams and several other exams. RC passages are almost everywhere. And this video is brought to you by Vibrant Publishers. They have sponsored this video, and Vibrant Publishers is a platform, it is a website where you can get reading materials about all of these exams and other aspects such as job interviews and several other important topics. And in the end, I'm going to show you a book by Vibrant Publishers which is specifically targeted at your GRE reading comprehensions. So stay with me till the end to know more about that book. Now, before going into the methods, let me tell you a little bit about myself and why do I feel that I am someone capable enough to talk about RC passages. I am a software engineer by profession. I have worked in IT for almost 5 years. I have given several exams such as CAT, GRE and a bunch of other exams as well. And I have scored decent marks in all of them, a bit higher in the GRE exam. And I am someone who has always loved English language. It has always fascinated me. My English marks were always higher than my math marks. In fact, they were higher than any other subject for that matter. But these RC passages have been screwing up with my head. So I paid a lot of attention on improving my RC passages approach. And I know that there are different types of RC passages when it comes to different types of exams, but overall the technique is same. At least it was the same for me and it helped me a lot. So today I'm going to share with you what worked out for me, and I'm going to share 3 easy and practical tips that are immensely helpful in solving RC passages. It doesn't matter which exams RC passages I'm talking about. These are 3 very basic techniques that you have to follow in order to get better at RC passages. So let's get started with this. My very first tip is to read the entire passage first before jumping onto the questions. If you do not familiarize yourself with the passage first, looking for answers become not only time consuming, but it is also dangerous, because you might miss the context of the answer you're looking for. And if you read the questions first, you will only confuse yourself and lose your valuable time. My second tip is to familiarize yourself with reading comprehensions questions type. There are 6 major type of reading questions that comes in a reading comprehension passage, and more or less the questions are only based on these 6 points. So I'm going to name them for you. The first point is the main idea. Main idea are the questions that ask for the central thought or significance of the passage. Second is the specific details. Questions that asks for explicitly stated ideas. Third is to draw inferences. Questions that ask for a statement's intended meaning. Fourth is the tone or attitude. Questions that test your ability to sense the emotional state of the author. Fifth is the context meaning. Questions that ask for the meaning of a word depending on the context. And the last is the technique. Questions that ask for the method of organization or the writing style of the author. So my advice would be, whenever you're reading a passage, try finding answers to all of these 6 points that I just mentioned. Just write them down somewhere on a rough page and then go ahead and read the questions. Chances are that what you have written in that rough page might be a direct answer to some of the questions listed below. And my third and last tip would be to improve your vocabulary and to read more. Reading and comprehension rely on a combination of vocabulary, context, and the interaction of words. So you must be able to understand each moving piece before you can understand the text as a whole. If you struggle to understand a specific vocabulary, it's a good practice to pick up meaning from the context clues, as in how the sentence structure is used in general. But it's always better to know words to increase your vocabulary. And in order to do that, you'll have to read more. Read more books, read newspapers, read good quality articles. I'm not telling you to go ahead and read those tough classic books which might frighten you at first, but just go ahead and choose easy books which are easy to read. Develop your own reading taste. And if you want to know more about books, you can just browse through some of my videos. I have talked a lot about books. I have talked a lot about easy books, some difficult books, some different types of books. So you can just browse through my videos to know more about them. But the main thing here is to make reading a part, an integral part of your daily life, and read for pleasure, not just because you have to pass an exam. I'd like to recommend you a book here which is Word Power Made Easy, which I used to solve when I was giving all of these exams, and it is a very interesting book and it is available in India only for I think 100 rupees, which is a very good deal. So just buy that book and solve it even if you are not giving any exams. This is a very good book to improve your vocabulary. And always keep a notebook handy whenever you are reading a book, so that whenever you come across a word that you are not familiar with, you can find its meaning in the dictionary and then go ahead and write the meaning and the word in your notebook, and you can have a log of your own which you can always refer to. So these were those 3 tips that worked for me in the past, and I hope they work out for you as well. And now let's talk about the book that I mentioned earlier. This is the book. It's named GRE Reading Comprehension Detailed Solutions to 325 Questions. It's a test prep series book and it's their bestseller book. This is the logo of Vibrant Publishers, and it's a beautiful book. And why I'm saying it beautiful, because first of all, the cover is very pretty, it's very catchy, and the main thing is that the fonts in this book are very spaced out. It's extremely spaced out, it's very eye pleasing, it's very it's easily readable, and this is a very important aspect which I look for whenever I'm going to buy a book pertaining to a particular exam, because I have to solve this book. This book will be the book which I'll be reading for at least, let's say, 2 to 3 months when I'm preparing for the exam. So it's very important for me that the fonts are quite spaced out and it makes my reading experience very pleasurable. So yeah, full marks to this book on that point. What I really liked in this book is that in the index page itself it is mentioned that the reading passages are from all of these different topics. So the reading passages are from arts and humanities, they are from biological sciences, business, everyday topics, and they are segregated like this. So they are not just random passages here and there, they are segregated properly into these topics, which are usually the topics which comes in GRE exam. Then there is this outline and an overview of the GRE exam in general, the analytical section, the verbal section, the quantitative section, and how are the questions like, what is the time allotted to a specific section, how can you register for GRE, how can you prepare, what are the general strategies that you should apply for taking the GRE. So basically it covers all of the questions that you can think of when you are thinking of giving a GRE exam. And now the reading comprehension part starts. It gives you a general idea of what a reading comprehension is, what are the key facts, what are the strategies that you can apply. So this is how the passages and the questions looks like, and as I already mentioned, the fonts are quite spaced out, so it gives you a very good reading experience. So this book has 325 questions and their answers, which I think is more than enough to prepare you for reading comprehension when it comes to GRE. So go ahead, give it a try. I personally can't wait to solve all of these questions, even though I am not appearing for GRE, but I'd love to solve these questions because I love RC passages and they are very good brain puzzles as well. So yeah, go ahead, give it a try. I'll mention the link of this website vibrantpublishers.com in the description box below, and the good news is they are also available on Amazon as well. So I'll mention the Amazon link also in the description box. Don't forget to check it out. And for more such videos and other book reviews, please subscribe to my channel and also press the bell notification icon so that you'll get updated whenever I upload a new video. And all the best for that exam that you want to crack. I'll see you soon with another video. Till then, take care of yourself and keep reading.